Pay a visit to Perico's home in Todos Santos. If he's there, grab him and bring him in. If not, search the place for useful intel.
In the old days, the miners made sure to leave offerings to El Tío down in the tunnels.
Everybody
Little
hold
things,
up, we got hostiles in
some
the area. Hey,
tobacco
we
or
got
a
a
handful
narco.
of coca
But
leaves.
stack of tires.
Sometimes, if the men knew they would be working a shaft that had an evil reputation,
I
they
got eyes
would
on a
pour
sniper.
out cups of Singani over the stones, so El Tío would leave them be. The year I turned 25, I was working in a mine near Huayna. It was old and deep. The timbers were rotted and its veins were nearly dry. Times were hard. There was
Drone is
so little
airborne.
coming out of the mine that people barely had enough to eat, much less feed El Tío. We had been working in the deepest part of the mine for many weeks, and the tunnels had begun to shift and ground. I knew that El Tío was hungry, and that something bad was going to happen. So my brother and I went into the hills one night and killed a llama. That morning,
Spotting another tank.
before I went down into the mine, I painted its blood on the entrance as an offering to El Tío. The cave-in happened later that day.
Got a third target.
1 minute I was working, the next, I was alone in the darkness. I could hear my friends moaning and crying out in
Target
pain,
marked. Keep
cut
an eye
off
on
by
your
tons
background.
of earth and rock. One by one, my friends fell silent. I sat in the dark and listened to them die. And then it was my turn. A smell came into the air. It was foul, like burnt hair and brimstone. And then, El Tío was there. I couldn't see him, but I could feel him there in that tiny space, right in front of me. I was shaking like a leaf. I held up my hand. To this day, I don't know why, and I heard a sound, a soft,
got a narco over
snuffling
here.
sound like
There,
an animal would
by the
make.
helo.
I could feel hot breath on my palm as the devil bent close to me and smelled the
okay.
llama blood staining my hand. The next thing I knew, I was in the hospital at La Paz. They told me I had been down in the mine for 15 days. No one could understand why I was still alive. But I knew.
Civilians in the area. Watch your
I
targets.
knew. That is why I believe in El Tío de la Mina, and why I'll never go down into his realm ever again.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Sending our intel on enemy positions.
Perico isn't here. Scour up any kind of intel you can.
Perico and the cartel are pretending that nothing happened, but that rebel broadcast did a lot to inspire the locals. The word from Pacatari is that people are lining up to join the fight against Santa Blanca.
Let's hope it was the right play. I get nervous when any player in the game gets too strong.
Afraid the socialists are gonna get too big for their britches? You're such a Cold War antique.
This is the CIA agent in Latin America. We're moving on. Be in touch soon. We've got schematics of some kind. Fractal antenna, maybe.
If Perico's using that fractal antenna to broadcast, that drawing might help the activity get a beat on his location.